I have the Alzheimer's gene. You have the Alzheimer's gene. We all have the Alzheimer's gene. This is a really important distinction that we need to be able to make, so stick around for a minute or two. This is based on this video, by the way, go and have a watch. There's a really important distinction that we need to make between genes and alleles. So when we think of a gene, we are thinking of a recipe to make a protein. Proteins are very important, all of them have different functions. But we all share the same recipes. What we don't share is the exact same version of the recipes, and that is the important thing that we're going to be talking about. So the version of a recipe that you have is called the allele. We know in Alzheimer's disease with risk, we're thinking about ApoE. So ApoE is a gene. There are three main versions, alleles, of this gene: E4, E3, E2. So in these recipes, we've all got the recipe to make ApoE, but in one of the recipes it's saying, don't add any chilies. In another of the recipes it's saying, add just one chili. And in the third recipe it's saying, add 2 chilies. Now most people will be able to tolerate having no chilies, 1 chili or 2 chilies. However, over a lifetime of eating 2 chilies all the time, your body's going to react ever so slightly differently. So even though we've got the same recipe, we're following the same recipe, the alleles that you have for ApoE are going to ever so slightly alter what's going in your body. This is very different to genetic mutations, like the ones that we see in APP, presenilin 1, presenilin 2. If you have mutations in these genes, then you're guaranteed to get Alzheimer's disease. I would liken mutations here to a recipe in APP, for example, saying add 200 chilies. You cannot eat that dish. That's going to cause you major, major problems. So I hope this has clarified something. We all have the same genes for the most part. What we do have, though, is a different version of these genes, ever so slightly tweaked, and that's genetic variation and variability.